I've not been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
Offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
I just leave. I go home. I go home to my life, and I take care of my cat and do all the stuff I'm supposed to.
Just when you thought February couldn't get any wilder, Whoopi Goldberg has vanished overseas after Elon Musk hit her with an $80 million fast-track lawsuit. Did she really think she could outrun this legal firestorm? Musk isn't playing games, and this lawsuit is bigger and messier than anyone expected. Rather than sticking around to fight, Whoopi has disappeared. But what did she do to make the world's richest man come after her this hard? And more importantly, where is she hiding now? This shocking legal battle has everyone talking, and the mystery surrounding Whoopi's sudden disappearance only adds to the drama. Is she planning a comeback, or is this the end of the road for her? Before we dive into all the details, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It's totally free for you, but it means the world to us. Stay tuned for the full story.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
I don't know what else to say, but it is, and I'm just looking at this video and it's so bizarre.
Elon Musk has dropped an $80 million legal bomb on Whoopi Goldberg and The View and it's about far more than just money. He's accusing them of spreading outright lies, claiming they deliberately smeared him by pushing a theory that he and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance were plotting to seize government control if Trump were removed from office. Musk insists this wasn't just reckless gossip. It was a calculated attack designed to destroy his reputation. Now, this lawsuit has turned into a major battleground in the fight between free speech and media accountability. His supporters see it as a long overdue reckoning, while critics warn it could have chilling effects on journalism. With tensions rising and both sides digging in, one thing is clear: this legal fight is just getting started and the fallout could be bigger than anyone expected. Stay tuned for all the latest updates.
Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
Right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk? Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip people going down the stairs.
Ted Hagel just took a wild turn. As backlash over the lawsuit raged, reports surfaced that Whoopi Goldberg attempted to downplay her statements, claiming they were nothing more than a misunderstood joke about her cat tripping her at home. But the damage was already done, and the internet wasn't buying it. Musk's supporters erupted, demanding even more legal action and slamming her remarks as reckless. But things escalated fast. Critics argued that Whoopi's comments went beyond defamation into dangerous territory, suggesting they could incite real harm. That's when the FBI stepped in. According to insiders, federal authorities launched an investigation into whether Whoopi's remarks posed a legitimate security threat. No one knows how deep this probe has gone, but the fact that federal agents got involved shows just how serious this has become. Musk's team wasted no time capitalizing on the development, using it as further proof that Whoopi and The View weren't just spreading lies. They were playing with fire. With a massive lawsuit, an FBI investigation, and public outrage growing, this battle is far from over. The question now is, what happens next? Stay tuned for the latest updates.
I don't believe in cancel culture. I like the phrase that my friend Nick Cannon uses. We need counsel culture. In the Jewish faith, Don, we have a concept called teshuvah. And teshuvah means redemption. It means all of us have the power to admit when we do wrong and to commit to...
Whoopi Goldberg's sudden disappearance wasn't just unexpected, it was a statement. For someone as influential as her, fleeing the country wasn't merely about dodging legal trouble. It was a desperate attempt to escape the chaos closing in from all sides. With Elon Musk's massive lawsuit looming, an FBI investigation breathing down her neck, and the media dissecting her every move, Whoopi found herself trapped in a firestorm with no way out. Insiders revealed that this wasn't just about avoiding the courtroom. The relentless public backlash had pushed her to the edge. Every word she spoke, every attempt to explain herself, only seemed to make things worse. The scrutiny became suffocating, and she saw only one option: vanish. But the timing raised eyebrows. The media wasted no time branding her departure as a calculated escape plan. With the lawsuit heating up and federal authorities digging deeper, staying meant facing an all-out war. Meanwhile, social media exploded the moment the news broke. Platforms like Twitter were flooded with divided reactions, hashtags demanding justice, and even calls for The View to be shut down. Her critics weren't convinced this was about self-preservation. To them, running wasn't an act of survival, it was an admission of guilt. They argued that Whoopi had every chance to defend herself, but instead, she disappeared the moment the pressure became unbearable. If she truly believed in her innocence, why not stand and fight? If Whoopi thought leaving would put an end to the controversy, she was dead wrong. Instead of quieting the storm, her sudden exit has only thrown more fuel onto an already raging fire. Now the question remains, will she ever return? And if she does, will it be too late?
Whoopi Goldberg, who raised a few eyebrows using the Bible to support the idea of kids getting gender change surgeries. Take a look.
This is a party that says we believe in parents' rights. You're telling me that as a parent, I'm not smart enough to decide if my child and I need to have gender affirming. Our doctors are not involved. What is going? So I can't decide what my kid reads. I can't decide for my child what my child says is going on. You're telling me your beliefs, and they keep saying it, and I keep saying, what Bible are you reading? Because God was really clear. Very clear.
I would say this is a new low for The View, but it isn't. They've gone way lower before. It's certainly on brand for The View.
Final nail in the coffin. The show has long faced accusations of pushing reckless narratives, but Whoopi Goldberg's explosive legal battle with Elon Musk has reignited every criticism it has ever faced. The outrage isn't just about one lawsuit. It's about a pattern of unchecked, inflammatory claims that have finally come back to haunt them. And now, the internet is digging up receipts. Old clips of Whoopi praising Donald Trump are resurfacing, and critics are seizing the moment to call out what they see as blatant hypocrisy. How did she go from defending him to accusing Musk and J.D. Vance of scheming for power if Trump were removed? The contradictions are too glaring to ignore. With Whoopi facing a legal firestorm and The View under relentless scrutiny, the show is scrambling to control the damage. But this time, the backlash isn't fading, it's escalating. Viewers, journalists, and even former fans are questioning whether The View has finally gone too far. The question is no longer whether the show will recover, it's whether this scandal will finally bring The View crashing down for good. With lawsuits, investigations, and public outrage mounting, the show's future has never been more uncertain. Will this controversy be the one they can't escape? Or is The View about to meet its end?
Introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
Honey, Joe, I think you missed this part. Take a look.
I want him to show his birth certificate. There's something on that birth certificate that he doesn't like.
Oh my God. That is just
He was 3 pounds. Donnie, I love you. I'm telling you.
Too. I think that's the biggest pile of dog mess I've heard in ages.
The View is facing its biggest reckoning yet, and this time, the outrage isn't fading. Calls for the show's cancellation are reaching a fever pitch, with critics blasting in as a megaphone for reckless misinformation. Detractors argue that Elon Musk's lawsuit isn't just about Whoopi Goldberg. It's a wake-up call, proof that media platforms, even those hiding behind the label of entertainment, must be held accountable for spreading dangerous narratives. But not everyone believes the show should be shut down. Some argue that stricter oversight and rigorous fact-checking could restore its credibility. After all, The View has long been a space for intense cultural debates and diverse perspectives. The real question is whether it can walk the tightrope between provocative discussion and responsible reporting, or if it has already lost that battle. Then there's the bigger picture. Musk's lawsuit isn't just about clearing his name, it's a direct challenge to how media outlets operate. If he wins, it could send shockwaves through the industry, forcing networks to prioritize facts over sensationalism. His supporters see this as a defining moment for ethical journalism, a much-needed reckoning for a media landscape that has too often blurred the lines between opinion and truth. But his critics warn of something far more dangerous, an era where the rich and powerful can silence dissent with legal firepower. Whether this lawsuit reshapes journalism or sets a troubling precedent remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, The View may never be the same again.
In conflicts, I try to take the set of actions that are most likely to improve the probability that the future will.
Just suing Whoopi Goldberg, he's declaring war on the media. His supporters see this lawsuit as a long overdue reckoning, a direct challenge to media giants that have pushed reckless narratives for too long without consequences. To them, Musk is doing what no one else has dared, demanding accountability from platforms that shape public opinion with little regard for the truth. But this isn't just about one lawsuit, it's about forcing the media to step up, abandon sensationalism, and prioritize facts over fiction. Social media is on fire, with Musk's fans flooding the internet with support. One user declared, "The View needs to end." Another wrote, "Musk is 100% justified." A third didn't hold back, saying, "Whoopi and the entire View panel should be sued for defamation and slander." The battle lines are drawn and the stakes couldn't be higher. Is Musk leading a much-needed charge for media integrity, or is this just a billionaire's power play? His supporters see him as a champion for truth, while critics worry this could set a dangerous precedent for silencing dissent. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you want the latest updates on this explosive scandal, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We've got all the tea, and trust me, you don't want to miss a drop.